I saw pink. I saw pink. Whoa. Whoa. Is this a Japanese release? What? What? Did they know I was coming? I feel like they put this in here. That is insane. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I need this. Do I need this? I probably don't need. Need is the wrong. Or is it? Today, I'm checking out the toy department in Fairfield, Ohio. I'm traveling with the entire family, so kids are in tow. Of course, we drove all the way to Xenia, Ohio to do the Great Ohio Toy Show. And while we were in the area, I made sure to stop by the toy department. This is a store that I've seen set up in booths at many conventions and toy shows over the years, and I've always wanted to visit their actual physical store location. So I'm finally here, and I'm so excited because holy cow, what a massive store. This is apparently one of their newer locations. I think they started out in a smaller building, but they now occupy what used to be a massive Harley Davidson building. So if you've ever seen those, you know how big those can be. This is a massive store, it's gorgeous inside, and it is crammed full of toys. Oh my gosh, yeah, actually, I want those. And actually, it's a pretty good price on those. Good job, bro. You found something I needed, fist bump. Boom. Oh, that's one of the ones I've been wanting up there too. 65, yeah, the pink and yellow. Yeah, so there's a couple Mega Marines up there. Specifically, I've been wanting that Mega Viper, the yellow and the pink one. 65 complete. It's even got like the biomold stuff. Man, so right off the bat, I'm already seeing a bunch in the G.I. Joe case. And this was like the first thing that I stopped at because it was right to the right inside the entrance. But there's such a big store, as I already said, so there's a lot that I want to look at. I got to look through everything because I want to make sure that I leave with something that I really want for my collection. So over here we've got a carded Monstro Viper and a carded Bio Viper. But then we've also got loose ones in here. It's only $40 for a loose complete Monstro Viper. I can't see the tag on Bio Viper, but this might be a good opportunity to grab these. I've been after these. This was my next thing after Ninja Force, but I'm not all the way done with Ninja Force, but still, this is a good find's a good find, right? So there's Jinzu. He came with the Ninja Force pile driver vehicle, so he's actually one of the more obscure of the Ninja Force figures, so that's one I still need loose. Be cool to get it with the vehicle, though. I'm not sure if I want the figure by itself or if I want the vehicle. Guess if I'm going for a Ninja Force line, I need the vehicle, right? Ugh, the Predacon. That's another amazing one. Speaking of, there's a couple of carded Predacons in here, which is pretty amazing. Oh, and then look up here. Whoa. Set of 3 Mexican releases. Wow, look, Predacon's red. God, these are great too. 1,000 for the set of 3. Seeing that Heat Viper back there is pretty sweet because that's one of the figures I had as a kid. One of the few that I had as a kid. Oh, also that one is one that comes with a little pack-in figure. That's great. Micro figure included. This store is massive, by the way. There's just so much going on here. Transformers. Look at all this. Transformers. Come around over here. What do we got? Oh, wow. Okay, so So like a whole mix of different robots in here. It looks like we got some GoBots, we got Voltron, we got Robotech, some Exo Squad up there, Gundam, and then over here it's DC. Looks like a lot of DC Universe classics. All the Collect and Connect figures. And then we got Marvel Legends over here. Power Rangers. Ooh. Ooh. Those black and white NECAs. This massive aisle of Marvel stuff here. So cool. Look at all these old ToyBiz Marvel Legends. Ooh, the ones with the posters in the back. If I remember correctly, those are the international releases. Maybe Canada? Because the regular US releases had the comic books in them. Man, these ToyBiz Marvel Legends seriously bring back some early collecting days memories. I love it. Oh, wow. I don't remember this release. Silver Age Spider-Man. Oh, it was a previews exclusive. But the body on this looks very similar to the... It almost looks like, is it a hodgepodge of like... Because it looks like the animated head, but the body looks very similar to the old... What is it? The Marvel Superheroes articulated Spider-Man? Or is that the animated body? Or is this a new body? Honestly, this one's kind of tempting. I love these old ToyBiz stuff, especially Spider-Man. And I don't have that. Look, why does he have... Well, I wonder, is the other web shooter in the package? Or is it missing? So it's like the belt and the web shooters, like Ben Reilly style. Oh, there's the other web shooter. Oh, and the pouches. Why does he come with those? That's bizarre. These are more classics that I love. Stealth Venom. Both versions of him. This one's the cool one, though. I love how age has made him a little yellow in there, but still, that translucent is so rad on this guy. $12. $14 for normal, huh? Maybe he's more desirable, but this one's better. I have such a soft spot for these movie Power Rangers figures. I mean, it's definitely the vac metal. That is slick. I love that. Oh, hang on. Power Warriors. Bendable Power Warriors. Even better. I saw pink. I saw pink. Whoa. Whoa. Is this a Japanese release? Not a Japanese release. A Chinese release. This is a version of a G.I. Joe Ninja Force figure released in China, which is awesome because I've said before on this channel many times that I've always been fascinated by international releases of some of my favorite toys. Oh, wow. And then what else we got back here? Star Brigade Payload. Oh, there's some more Ninja Force. Scarlet is back there. And Bushido. Oh, but Bushido is also an international release. That is really cool. I already have those two carded. I don't have this. Look, I was not planning on any sort of international releases. G.I. Joe, the International Heroes. That's pretty cool. And that's one of my favorites. I love the colors. Oh, I love this version of Crocmaster here. He's got like a red croc. Sweet.
I do have Echo.
Did you find... Spencer found stuff. What's in here? Echo. You have Echo, right?
Gwen.
Oh, we have that Gwen too, don't we? Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. We're getting to a point where we've got a lot of these. Spider Monkey, Ultimate Spider Monkey.
I have that too. I also have this.
Oh, Nanomech. And Steam Smythe.
That thing could come off. I never knew that.
Well, we found a whole rack of Ben 10 figures, and we've already got these, so good job. We did it. I love this. This store has got an amazing selection of a lot of the smaller indie toy company stuff, which is so cool to see on the shelves places. Look at this is all the Boss Fight Studio Popeye stuff. We got the Sam and Max stuff down here. We got Plunderlings, Plunderstrongs. We got the RoboForce stuff from Nacelle. Yep, the new 9 to 5 Warriors. These just came out. They're amazing. I love these. I love seeing these on the shelf here.
I love the chip guy.
Yep, the chip guy. I know, he's the best, right? Commodore Crisp. He's fantastic. Nacelle Sectars are down there. We got all of the Battletoads, the massive Battletoads, the Barnyard Commandos from Premium DNA. We got Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. Huge fan of these guys as well. Check these out, man. Oh, so good seeing all this stuff on the shelf. I think that's what I love about this. Oh, the colors on this one are so good. I'm impressed with the selection in this store. And one of the things I find so amazing about this place is, yes, it's got an incredible selection of vintage toys, like a really good selection of vintage toys. But if you're into modern stuff, there's plenty of that here too. And what I love seeing the most are all of the indie toy lines. There are so many amazing indie toy companies out there today that are producing some of the best action figures on the market, no joke. And the thing is that they're all available online. So we're ordering these through their online stores, through online retailers, through Kickstarters. You don't see these on store shelves very often. So walking into this store and getting to actually see some of this product physical for the first time in some cases was really an amazing sight. And it's a great way to introduce these toys to people who may not know about them. It's really one of the things that's missing about not having big box toy stores these days. And I love that some of these smaller toy stores like the toy department are filling that void. I just love seeing all these in person. Oh, they even have the Bionatops homage, which is a great one. These are all good. Good toys. Over here we got an entire wall of boss fight Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S. We've got Epic H.A.C.K.S. There's Mythic Legions over here. This is cool because I actually haven't seen these in person yet. Strike Force Alpha. These just came out and I didn't pick any of these up. Oh, this is awesome. That's obviously an homage to Bullet Man, right? That's really cool. Johnny Bullet. That's cool. That's really cool. Look at this case. But especially look up here. Oh, look at that Amana Man. It's so cool. There's a yak face. We got some of the Ewoks and droids figures up here. Oh, look at that R2. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so cool. All those rare boys. And those were loose ones, but how about some carded ones too? Wow. You know what's funny is I actually have one Ewoks figure. It's this one right here. Lady Gorniche, not carded, obviously. I have a loose one that I've actually had since I was younger because I bought it at a yard sale in my neighborhood, and it was in the mid-90s. It was around the time where I had just started collecting the 95 Power of the Force figures. So I was on this huge Star Wars high, right? And I wanted to collect more Star Wars figures, and I never had any of the vintage Kenner stuff. But that was just one random figure that I knew was Star Wars or had to have been Star Wars, so I picked it up. I've had it ever since. And that's pretty cool. I have one Ewok figure. What? What? Did they know I was coming? I feel like they put this in here. That is insane. So it's a custom giant Mosquitor. I'm assuming It was 3D printed. I feel like those are 3D print lines I'm seeing on his boots and his legs. Hand painted. But that's pretty incredible. If only they could figure out how to do actual blood pumping in this giant version. Or at least make that translucent. That would be cool. Translucent red. But this is still amazing. Ugh. I don't need that, right? Do I need that, Spencer?
I don't know.
You don't know? I choose. Okay. Oh, man. There's a couple of harder to find figures from the 2000X era up here. The Claw Attack Stratos, but specifically Battle Fist is what they had to call him, but Fisto. Even when these were out, he was like so hard to find. I remember those days tracking that one down, and he's one of the cooler figures in the line. Of course, they gimmicked his fist. It's got like a little push-button, spring-loaded action, but still a great figure. See some Thundercats in here, which is cool, but look down here on the bottom. So we got some carded Thundercat stuff, some good stuff. There's Linkso, Tuska Warrior, Snowman, but then there's this. Now, it says custom, Tongueosaurus. I don't know the full story with this. I do know that this is a little bit bigger looking than like the actual standard release here. Still $525 just for a custom one. I mean, it's a rare, the real one's a rare one on its own. It looks really good for a custom too. I mean, that looks quality made. That's very cool.
It's meaty. Like,
I thought it looked really well made for a custom. It looks very, oh wow, look at that. Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's super solid.
Did this just come into the store or?
It's been out for a couple months, I think.
Yeah. So somebody just traded this in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a guy
okay.
had
Oh wow.
a big Thundercats collection and had quite a few customs in it.
It's a really well done custom.
Yeah. It might have been here. I think we had a couple custom villains
Okay.
at PowerCon
Oh, okay. Okay.
in
Yeah.
the booth, and I think it was in that same collection,
That's so cool.
but it's just hard to transport.
Right.
So we didn't want to take it to the show.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it feels like there's magnets. It's got a magnetic pull.
Okay. Is it like resin? Is it like oh, it's pretty light actually. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. See if there's anything interesting up here with their Motu section. Here's all their loose stuff. Some nicer stuff in there. Squeeze. Stinkor. Oh, there's our Comet Warriors back there. We got some carded ones too. Evelyn, Zodak. There's some. Oh, Masters del Universo Merman. Oh, Trap Jaw with the Warrior Ring over there. It's like $250 on that one. $400 on the Merman. So boxed Bionatops. Oh, it looks like it's graded too. It's pretty sweet. Oh, and then these new, man, I can't believe how much New Adventures figures have gone up. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago when these were practically worthless. You could buy these. Nobody wanted them. You could just buy them for nothing. Look at that. That's probably one of the best figures in the line, though. That Battle Blade Skeletor, so cool looking. That's the one with the hair, too. He's got, like, real hair on the back. He's so weird. $215. It's awesome. Oh, that's cool. There's some Computer Warriors. ROM, Debug, and Async. Looks like they're at $35 each. Love that line. Oh, there's another kind of obscure Tycho Pocket Power. Very cool. These are a bunch of custom Secret Wars down here, too. It's a figure we were supposed to get, but we didn't. This is great. They got, like, 2000X Castle Grayskull. This is the gift set. These were sold at, like, Sam's Club and stuff at the time. But it comes packaged with He-Man and Skeletor. I mean, come on. $175? That's not bad at all. It's the Dragon Walker. This is a Battle Ram Chariot from that line. And then like, just seeing all these carded ones over here. I'm getting so nostalgic for the early 2000s. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Fire Armor Skeletor. $20. Incredible variant. One of my favorites from this line is Martial Arts He-Man. That is the thing that this line is known for, right? They just went ham on variants for He-Man and Skeletor specifically, but some of the other guys too, like Triclops here. Cyclone up here for 18. It's the first release Man-at-Arms up there. Awesome sticker included. Tila. More Cyclone. There's He-Man. Though it's the second version where they changed the symbol. Merman's back there. Oh, it's the variant Merman, or the second release where they changed the colors. Stratos. Spencer's all excited with all the too bads he keeps finding.
This is the only one I found.
Okay, too bad, and you got Trapjaw in your hand, right? He's been wanting that 2000. Look, you're even wearing the Trapjaw shirt today. I love it. Perfect. He's been wanting that Trapjaw forever. There's some more really cool stuff in here. So I see some of the rare Secret Wars figures back there with Electro, Constrictor, and Iceman. I've always wanted that Iceman. He expensive. Some Silver Hawks. Oh, some Dungeons and Dragons. There's more Dungeons and Dragons over here too, which is a line that I'm hunting right now. Some DC Superpowers. A couple Battle Beasts down here. There's Bionic 6. A couple carded ones too. A bunch of loose ones back here. But yeah, here's a handful of D&D figures in here. I love ToyBiz X-Men. Right here, man. One of my all-time favorite figures right there. I love this one so much as a kid. This one is what is going on here. This is how he should look. This is how, like, the colors are goofy on the pants here. Oh my god, he used to be $3.33. That is bizarre. That is crazy. I mean, like, it's a different sculpt on the legs too, because it's like is the whole body different? Just sitting here finding crazy variants that I didn't even, like, I'm sure there's lots of variants for this. Obviously, I don't track this sort of stuff. But, like, it's just cool to see. So I do think the upper body is the same, but the lower body looks like it's off of the standard 93 Wolverine. Wow. That's crazy. This is pretty cool. They've got like a whole retro wrestling end cap here. And it's got like some of the Mattel retros, which is pretty cool to see. AJ, I don't think there's any of these that I need. But we also got some actual vintage Bendhams up here. Oh, a referee named John. What's up, John Cone? Current WWE superstars from Mattel. But I love this too, because they got the Heels and Faces stuff, the Zombie Sailor, which is really awesome seeing this on store shelves. I've only really ever seen this online, except for the handful that I have. Like, love that Danhausen. Got him. There's the Major Pod Boys. It's Brian Myers. There we go. I fixed that. Oh, check it out. Hebner. It's pretty sweet. There's Swoggle. Raven. I like that Raven. That's awesome. Bruiser Brody. Andre. Sweet. Two different versions. They got a black singlet and a blue singlet. Andre. Very cool. There is seriously so much amazing stuff in here, and I'm seeing a lot that I would love to pick up, but I can't stop thinking about the stuff I saw way back at the beginning of my visit to the store in that G.I. Joe case. So I think before we head out today, we're going to go back over there and look over those Joes again. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I need this. Do I need this? I probably don't need. Need is the wrong. Or is it? This is tempting. I'm gonna hold on to this for right now.
Okay.
Some pretty amazing stuff when we're looking in this case. All these prototypes. Look at that. First shot, Ecto Glow. Some LJN. G.I. Joe up there. Look at this. Those are 2-ups for the ToyBiz. Wolverine and Cable. That's incredible. Look at that. It's a first shot of the C-3PO case. We even got box art back here. Oh, man. Legends of Batman. This Pizza Hut Play-Doh box. Oh, look at these hand-painted 2-up prototypes of the James Bond Jr. toys. That's amazing. Oh, I love seeing stuff like that, too. The VR Troopers figure, when they're testing out the packaging and they just use what's available. So, look, it's got, like, Cabbage Patch card back that they use. It's so cool. Yeah, and then there's some Toy Fair catalogs down there, too, which I love Toy Fair catalogs. So I'm doing that thing where, like, I'm taking the last lap, trying to figure out what I'm going to buy. And all those amazing Joes I was looking at the beginning, I just ran up there, and now there's, like, a group of people clearing out that Joe case. And some of the ones I wanted are in their basket. I missed them, Spence. I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. I should have been quicker on the draw instead of spending my time looking around. I'll find them. I'll find them at some point. Oh, man. Yeah. Look, this is a thing that happens, right? And I can't even be mad or fault anybody, but I spend a long time in the store, probably a good hour and a half, just kind of looking over everything, hanging out with the kids. And of course, because this is around the same time as the Xenia toy show, there are a lot of folks driving through and stopping in at the toy department. And I should have known that other collectors were going to come through and see some of the same deals I did. So many of the Joes I was hoping to pick up got scooped up by others who got to them before me. Very specifically, I was bummed that the Mega Viper was no longer in the case. I really want to get a Mega Viper. Also, the Ninja Force driver figure. But again, I do think I would rather get him with the vehicle. Still, that G.I. Joe case got like cleaned out just while I was looking around at other stuff. But the good news is that there are still 2 figures in there that I was pretty certain I was going to buy as soon as I saw them. So I think we're going to make that decision now.
Yeah, you are.
These guys right here.
Yeah, you are.
There were so many other guys I was looking at. They all got scooped up. I was sleeping. I should have been paying
It's
more
like the
attention.
one case we didn't get filled out this week, too.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there we go. So these guys have been on my list. It's so funny. Like, it's such a slippery slope because I was like, the Ninja Force stuff.
Yep.
I want the Ninja Force stuff because it's so cool and I love the colors. But then you start finding like, oh my God, big monsters. You got to have big monsters.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, these are great.
Yep, and then in 2 years you'll come in like, hey, how do I get a set of Ninja Commandos?
I know, right? It's ridiculous. I mean, it's fun though. It's fun, and I'm having fun collecting something new. I think that's what it is. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, these are great. I think I'm probably gonna grab both of these. And then like, cause I'm looking over here too, like with the Predacon is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cause you got Predacon up here too. It's all the monsters.
Yeah.
Like clearly, I'm a He-Man guy, so I'm like big monsters, creatures,
yeah.
you know,
bright
colors, Ninja Turtles,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah.
like I've got a type.
Is that 90s
I've got
vibes?
I've got a type,
yeah.
but these are great. Okay, I'm gonna grab these if that's
All right,
cool.
Absolutely.
And I think we're gonna wrap things up. And with that, I think it's time to wrap up our visit to the toy department, which is again an absolutely amazing shop. If you are ever in the area around Fairfield, Ohio, I would highly recommend checking this place out. There's so much to see in here. And again, vintage toys, modern indie toys, so much good stuff. So you should definitely check them out if you ever have the opportunity to. Shout out to the amazing staff over at the toy department. You guys were incredible. And now, my friends, the time you've all been waiting for, it's my haul from the toy department. So speaking of those awesome indie toys, one of the things I decided to pick up on my visit was one of these Strike Force Alpha figures. Now these are some that I had only seen pictures of online, and I didn't actually go in on these. So seeing them all in person was pretty cool. I decided to just go ahead and grab the one guy, Johnny Bullet, who is clearly inspired by Bullet Man. I thought he had a great look and I wanted to check him out. He's got collector-friendly packaging, so I was able to pull him out of the package and kind of mess around with him a little bit. Very similar to your vintage O-ring G.I. Joes. Really cool stuff. Glad I grabbed this guy. And apparently I had a theme for my shopping today because I stuck with vintage G.I. Joe or G.I. Joe-esque figures because yes, my friends, I picked up that Chinese release of Bonsai and I love him. Now look, the Ninja Force figures are one of my current goals and I've got the figures loose. I'm currently working on a carded set of these and the Shadow Ninjas, and I thought, hey, why not just throw in an international release in the mix? It's pretty cool. It's very unique. The price on it was amazing. I couldn't believe it was priced the way it was. I love just the differences on the packaging, like the fact that it's G.I. Joe, the international heroes. Really cool stuff. And I think the best things that I picked up at the store were the Mega Monsters. Yes, my friends, I have finally dabbled into the Mega Marines. I now have both of the Mega Monsters with Monstro Viper and Bio Viper. They're loose, but they are both complete, and the prices were perfect on these. Exactly what I was hoping to spend for these figures. These are very different for G.I. Joes. They're big and chonky. They're very Motu-esque, which probably says something for why I like them so much. Of course, the Mega Marines had a weird gimmick where they basically used Play-Doh to mold armor for the figures. But with Monstro Viper here, he came with a little jar, a little can. Of course, there's nothing in it anymore. It's an empty can. But his body would fold open, and you can mold a rock. And then he had a spring-loaded arm to throw the rock. It's totally absurd, but in the best way. And then Bio Viper's got that feature where you can pull the little button, the little switch on his back, and his tentacles lunge forward. I love both of these guys. I'm so happy that I've got them in my growing G.I. Joe collection. And now I just really need to get that Mega Viper at some point because he's the Mega Monster trainer. So I gotta have him at some point, right? That's okay. I'm sure he will come up on another toy hunt and I'll find him for the right price to add him to the group. Guys, thank you so very much for watching another installment of Toy Hunting with Pixel Dan. I had a great time at the toy department. It was awesome hunting with the family as well. Spencer especially, he's getting so fun to actually walk around with at these stores. We bought him a 2000X Trap Jaw while I was there. He's a huge Trap Jaw fan, and it's the only Trap Jaw he didn't have in his personal collection. And he was so happy to find that at the store, and it made me so happy that he was so happy for Trap Jaw. So it was awesome. Hey, special shout out to all of my supporters over on Patreon. You guys are amazing. And to all of you, thank you for continuing to support this new channel by hitting that like button and subscribing. You guys are all incredible. Stay tuned, a new episode next Saturday and every Saturday after that. Happy hunting, my friends, and until next time.